You can almost hear the thunder of a footfall. Boom! 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 Almost feel a vibration, a ripple in the puddle. You hear that, I ask my kids? Eyes wide, knees bent, ready to sprint off to safety. Right over there, my daughter yelled, pointing to a hillside splintered with trees, obviously trampled by T-Rex. We were not just on some boring hike. Folks, we were hunting dinosaurs. Fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. Sometimes life brings you those beautiful moments that you'll cherish forever. And sometimes in life, life brings you ugly. When I was 10 years old, I started running away from home. I was in and out of juvenile at 10 years old. By the time I was 13, I had over 72 juvenile convictions. I escaped from juvenile detention. I escaped from juvenile prison. I've been chased by a cop, by dogs, even by a helicopter. I missed my 14th, my 15th, my 16th, my 17th, and my 18th, and my 19th birthday, all because of all the things that I did. So when I got out at 19 years old, I only knew what I lived, and most of that was ugly. When I was 19, I met my stepdaughter. Her name was Desi. She called me Daddy. She used to ride around on my shoulders. And she helped create those beautiful pictures. She gave me some of my first lessons in life, especially as a parent. And when she was, we used to, I was tasked to put her to bed one day. And she was sitting at the TV and she's like, no, Toy Story. And she was so wound up looking at her favorite hero, Buzz Lightyear. And so I did what I thought was necessary. I gave her my 2 fingers. She wrapped her 2 fingers around my fingers and we took off looking from one end of the hallway to the next. She was laughing, she was giggling, her diaper was swishing, her little piggies were, she was laughing and giggling, and then her mom. What are you two doing out there? I'm trying to tire her out. And she was more wound up than ever, and that was one of my first parenting lessons that I got. She helped create those beautiful memories. Her and her brothers and sisters I would have later on help give me that vision to change my life and give them something better than I had. When in October 4th, 2013, I received a phone call that no parent ever wants to get. We drove down as a family. We saw this fluorescent spray paint tattooed on the telling story of what happened, the telephone shrapnel into the barbed wire. I saw where her sock was and where they put off the thing. Desi died 2 weeks before her 19th birthday. I came home day after day, sitting in the dark, drinking whiskey. Week after week, in the dark, stomping back and forth, drinking whiskey, mad, marinating in all that ugliness that comes with that territory. When I remembered something else, another beautiful memory. We were standing in the line at a checkout counter, and Desi tugged me on the sleeve. She said, "Dad," to the lady in front of us, "she farted." She must not have heard of me, because she tugged on me even harder and said, "Dad, she farted." Now, you should have seen the checkout clerk's face. Now, that was beautiful. Desi gave me some of those beautiful memories and helped paint those pictures to help me change my life in the early beginning. And then when life hit me again with all this other ugliness, I saw the beauty to get through that ugly part. To realize that I need to get back up on my feet, that I need to stand, grit my teeth, push through, and be that rock that my family needed to create those other beautiful memories. When you're sitting there faced with all these ugly things, also in life, how are you going to stand up to it, fight through it, and find those beautiful things? How are you going to create those new memories? And like Buzz Lightyear would say, to infinity and beyond. Thank you.